a hacked game! What do you think is going on here? I started to think Sonic was actually trying to talk to me through the game, but I was too scared to think that. Oh my god, okay, this guy has been saying, I'm so scared, but I'm gonna keep going anyway because, oh, it's so scary. Seriously, if you're that scared, turn it off! The actions of this main character are pissing me right off because they are actions that you would see in a poorly done Blumhouse picture or the Bye Bye Man. Oh. And don't bring up my movie. No. I know you're thinking it, but don't you dare!
I was not. Oh, that just hurts. That hurts.
I was brought back to the main menu, and this time, the second file box had Knuckles in the TV screen. His red fur had darkened to a reddish gray. His dreadlocks were dripping with blood, and his eyes were black and bleeding too. Okay, little lesson in how to use a comma. If you're gonna have the "and" thing, make sure it's the last thing in the list of you doing the commas, okay? Don't put the "and" then another "and" afterwards. That doesn't make sense.
There should have been a period after screen.
Precisely. And he had a look of sadness on his face. I began to think that those are the actual characters trapped in those TV screens, on those save files. But I couldn't believe it. I didn't want to believe it. You are talking about these characters as if they are real people. They are not. They are fictional.
I mean, look at us.
Yes, I know the redundancy of this situation, but still, the way this is written makes it seem like this person thinks that they are real. Newsflash, they aren't! So, I shut off the game and took a break. Holy crap, a smart decision! I didn't think I'd see one in this story!
Well, no, that's not really too smart because he said he took a break.
Yeah! Oh, fuck, yeah, you're right. God damn it. I really thought, man!
You were close. You were close.
I got excited for a minute. At least, shutting off the game is one thing. That was the one smart thing. I took a nap. Wish I hadn't. Wait, hold on. Really? That's how he wrote that? You could have just wrote, I took a nap, though I wish I hadn't, cause then I began to have the most disturbing nightmare. Why are there so many commas in this thing?
I think he's afraid of periods.
You think? I was in pitch black darkness, though I was under the light given off by a lamp that hung high above my head. Oh, there's a period!
Oh, interrogation scene, yeah.
I could hear the cries of Knuckles and Tails nearby. They were saying stuff like, help us, and why did you give us to him, and run away before he gets you too. Their cries died out, as I then heard Sonic laugh. His laugh. It sounded a lot like the distorted Kefka laugh. Okay! I get it. This person thinks that laugh is scary. But newsflash, it isn't. You're a lot of fun to play with, kid. Just like your friend Kyle, though he didn't last long. Yeah, because you killed him. That's kind of the point. Kyle was trying to warn him not to do this so you wouldn't fuck with him. But no, Tom is a retard. Oh, wait, that's not politically appropriate to say. Tom is a freaking idiot!
Okay, when I start talking again in the story, can I say them?
Oh, do you want to?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Why didn't you say so sooner?
It's fine. Go on, keep going.
Okay. I was scared and looking around for the source of the voice.
It won't be long now until you join him and all my other friends.
I saw him walking toward me, flickering in and out in several directions.
You know what that makes me look like I am?
What?
You know Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph?
Yeah, kinda!
You can't run, kid. You're in my world now, just like the others.
When he grabbed me and I saw his bleeding black and red-eyed grinning face. Why is there a comma after red-eyed? Why? Why is that there? It doesn't need to be there. Stop using a fucking comma! Also, say it with me. Oh, so edgy!
I didn't want to.
You didn't have to. It was for the audience to do. I woke up with a fright. After a couple of hours, I decided to continue playing the game. Why? Why would you continue to play this game knowing full well the effects it is having on your psyche? Why would you continue this?
Ineptitude.
Right. This person is as smart as a brick. And just as dense. I don't know why, but I had to know. I had to figure out why this was happening. No! No, you do not! You do not have to do this! There is a perfectly reasonable way to get yourself out of this situation. Do you want to know what it is? Do you? Do you want to know what it is? Because I'll tell you. Break the fucking disc! Like your friend told you from the fucking beginning! You could easily just end this if you break the fucking disc!
But then we wouldn't have a story.
Do you think I care at this point? So, I turned on the computer, turned on the game, and selected Robotnik next. I still thought that was wacky, playing as Robotnik. Okay. You think? That is wacky. Wacky? Okay. Let's talk about wacky. Wacky is not noticing that your friend's handwriting is damaged. Wacky is not knowing what the disc containing the game is going to have. Wacky is tripping on a fucking banana peel. What you're experiencing right now is demented. You idiot. But anyway, the level title appeared again, and this time it said ampersand. Which, for those of you who don't know, ampersand is the 3 periods that usually are used in role plays or to preface a certain situation. That's what that is.
Don't you mean ellipses?
Oh, is it ellipses?
Ampersand is the symbol for and.
Oh, I always get those confused. My bad. But still, you get the point, right? Or maybe you get the 3 points? Ah, screw you, it was funny. Which I found really freaky. Okay, does this guy get scared of everything? Like, could a leaf fly by and he just like, woo!
I can see that. That'd be funny.
I kind of would like to see that at this point. This time, I was in some kind of hallway. Didn't really look like it was from any of the classic Sonic games. Oh, because you're such a classic elitist! Though it had the same pixelated style. The floor was shiny and checkered. The walls were a dark grayish purple with animated candlelights and a few dark bloodstains here and there. And there was a dark red curtain hanging above on the top part of the screen. Every 12 seconds or so... Is that the right time?
This one's forgetful for me. I'm sorry. I can't remember this one. Go on. Keep going.
Also, that the red curtain sways very slowly, but whenever you're playing the game, you can barely see it move. The music was oddly pleasant, a piano playing a rather sad yet peaceful song. But I know better. This was the song that played in Hill Act 1, only it was in reverse. Wait a minute! Wasn't the song that played during that already in reverse? Wasn't?
Yeah. What it wasn't reversed in the first one, but then it's not reversed in this one.
That seems a bit ridiculous. Robotnik didn't look entirely nervous. Well, given that man has only a few facial expressions apart from smiles and freaked out. Yeah, I kind of see it. Like Tails and Knuckles did, but he did have a suspicious look on his face, as if he was just a bit paranoid. Like you should be! He did a little animation when I just left him standing. He turns his head to the left and then to the right at least twice, then shrugs at me, as if he has no idea where he was or what was going on. Even though I was scared out of my mind about what was going to happen, I had Robotnik continue onward. He did his usual running animation, you know, when you you know, when you've beaten him at the end of a classic Sonic game. Stop saying classic Sonic game! We get it! You like the classics more than the modern! We don't need you to preface this every time you talk about it!
No, if he keeps prefacing it, that means he actually does, even though he doesn't know what he's talking about prior to this. Remember, he tried to punch Sonic with Knuckles.
I know, but that's the thing. Just saying classic Sonic game constantly makes you come off as a freaking idiot. And it also makes you sound completely... what's the word I'm looking for here? It makes you look like you... It makes you look arrogant. There's the word.
I was going to say pretentious, but yeah, that works too.
Oh, that's a good one too. I like that one. As we continued going through the hallway, then I stopped ED, and also, yeah, and an additional P, because, you know, stopped is spelled STOPPED.
PP.
God damn it, EXE. At a long flight of stairs leading downward. Now I was nervous. Even Robotnik seemed unsure of himself, though I pressed onward. Though, in this case, wouldn't it be downward?
No, it still goes either way.
Whatever. I thought it was a funny joke.
You were good on the other ones. This was not the one.
Ugh. As I led Robotnik down the stairs, I noticed that the walls had gotten darker and more reddish. The red torches are now an eerie blue. Okay. The context of this is what exactly? Like, I get it's getting scarier, but why did the torches need to turn blue? Like, that doesn't make much sense to me.
I got none on this one.
Like, maybe it's to symbolize EXE is approaching? I don't know.
Maybe?
It doesn't make sense.
I mean, I don't know. Like, the longer we dwell on this, the longer we're here, so.
Yeah, true. Then we landed onto another hallway. This one was longer than the last one, or at least it felt like it. And, wait, hold on. Why is that in brackets? You could have just...
You could just put a comma.
Exactly! The one time he doesn't use a comma, it actually would have worked! And then we headed down another flight of stairs down. This one was much longer. Took at least 1 full minute. I'm calling bullshit!
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Thank you. And then I heard that horrid Kefka laugh again. Fuck off with your Kefka laugh! And then the music... I know. And then the music slowly faded until it was quiet. As it did, the walls turned more dark red, and the torches were a black flame now.
You could just put a period after quiet.
Yep. Also, black flames. No, that makes no goddamn sense. Maybe if it were a dark purple flame, it would have worked more effectively. But there's no such thing as a black flame. That doesn't work in terms of the light spectrum.
Well, have you seen the movie Hocus Pocus?
Listen, that's a movie. They can get away with that shit there. In reality, that shit don't fly.
But is this really set in reality?
Fair enough, it's a hacked video game, but still. When Robotnik landed onto the third hallway, I noticed he now looked really creeped out. Though he tried to hide it, I couldn't blame him. I was scared too. How was he trying to hide it? Maybe describe the animation that's playing?